Hello everyone, Time Rover here, and welcome back to another video for Captain of Industry. Some things have changed in between episodes, as you can see. I did let the game play to hopefully finish more of our dock area, which we're getting there. Not a big, not much more to do, so we'll hopefully definitely get the dock built today. Which is good because we're down to under 30% of our oil reserves on our island here, or at least on our initial deposit of oil. But in that time period, there was some backup of some potatoes. So I went ahead and just retooled this area just to allow for an offshoot of potatoes in order to generate. I think we're going to set up an anaerobic digester, I think they're called, to take care of some of these potatoes that are backfill in here. We did also hit... let me go out to the map. We also did get our wheat seeds in this tile right here. So that's good. We can now go and add a wheat to the rotation here. We can add wheat to the research queue. I am going to want... We'll finish cargo depot, but then move right into wheat farming and then organics, and might as well finish off corn and then just sort of go with that flow. In between episodes, we finished water recovery, which allows us to set up cooling towers for our power, which we'll definitely do today. Recycling, which will allow us to gather recycling products from our community here, which we'll probably do at least the biomass one, just because biomass can be used instead of coal in coal boilers, so that will be good to get used, and it will cut down on our waste production in our settlement. So we'll set that up. But the actual recycling center is really expensive. I think it's like 400 construction parts 3, which we're not even producing yet. So yeah, it's going to be some time, and so there's no reason to get the other building up and running until then, because the other building just creates recyclables, which we can't do anything with until we have the recycling center. So we'll hold off on that. And we finally completed conveyor belts 2. Whether or not we make use of those right away is yet to be seen. There's no real reason yet. But yeah, that's where we're currently at. I did add a change over in our farming area because I think we're going to be making these 2 fields into wheat farming and or potentially corn. So I'm going to want to get them irrigated, and to get water up there, we're going to want to go up into this area. Additionally, I set up a mine control tower over here in order to get some of this stuff mined out that we're going to need in order to put down a new field. So we've got that going on. I don't know if we're actually going to put down the field or not, but I am going to try to get this stuff dug up and prepped in case we decide that that is what we want to do. Let's flip you around and say, I don't want this. What do I want? I want to go down into here. Actually, hold off on that. We're going to have to drop a little bit ways and do this and just dig out that area, this area, and that area. And then we're going to backfill that with soil so that we'll have another area for farms if we need it. It's not going to be super needed at the moment, but you know, if at all possible, we're going to do what we can. Okay, so first things first. What are we going to do today? Well, I really want to get the dock up and running. And we also kind of could use steel production at this point, and we do have a backlog of iron ore. So now would be kind of a good time to set that up. Especially as we're getting into needing construction part threes, which requires steel. So we're going to want to start, I think, with that and getting that set up. And I'm just going to do it over here. I think 3 is all I'm going to have over here for iron production. I don't know if we need any more, but I guess I could always leave the space to finish this off if need be. But yeah, we'll play it by ear there. But yeah, I think we're gonna just hold off really on setting up a third or a fourth one, and just save space if we need it. But overall, I don't think we're going to. So we're gonna just leave the space in case, but otherwise we're gonna go ahead and just start our steel production. Let's trim this back, since we don't really need that at the moment. So steel does require basically the same thing, because we're going to need to create some iron, molten iron, and we're going to take that, rather than going into the metal casters, it's going to go into the copper oxygen furnace. Here we go. So that's going to take 16 molten iron and a little bit of oxygen and turn it into molten steel. Now you're going to produce for us 8. So we're going to need 2 of these to feed into 1 oxygen furnace. Is that correct? Or am I reading things differently? Let me see. Oh no, that is not correct. Because you probably every 20 seconds, yeah, and then you process every 40 seconds. Yeah, so it's just 1 to 1. I was like, something doesn't sound right there. Fortunately, I checked. Let's grab, I don't know if I want this one, so we're going to take that away. Now, I want to space this out so that we could potentially get a 4th smelter in there if need be. So I guess, you know, I think the thing to do would really to be extra careful is copy this. And do something like this. Up here. Line it up and plop it down. Alright, that's looking okay. There's not going to be any run-ins there that I can see. So we should be alright to have this go right there. Now, do I want the inputs switched around or anything like that? I guess we don't really need that. That's going to be fine. So that is going to create molten steel, and the molten steel is then going to go into our cooling caster, or cooled caster, which is going to require water and make our steel. Now, can we... well, that's still, I think, going to work. So we should be all right, but we're going to have to leave a little space. Let's cancel that for all the inputs there. Alright, I think that's gonna work. Now we just need to get the water situation working over here. So I think to start with, I think I'm just gonna build a water tank over here. I mean, we've got this water that is feeding our copper production. So, I mean, we could run a line over here. I'm tempted to set up one of these pumps over here. And then maybe use this as our production water, or set this up in some other way. Well, we do have access here, but I don't really want this to this reservoir to be used for production. I'd rather this reservoir be used for production because we're mainly going to be using this one for farming initially. So yeah, I think we're going to need to do that. We also have this space in here that we could utilize for anything really. Do we want to put water in? Not really. So there's those storage areas. I feel like I want a storage tank of water to be used over here. Well, I guess we need oxygen too. So let's figure out where the oxygen's going to go. And then we can figure out what the rest of this is going to do here. So oxygenator, the air separator is going to create oxygen and nitrogen for us. We'll probably burn off the nitrogen for now, and then use the oxygen in our production cycle here. And I'm just thinking, if we did something like this, is that going to be too close? Guess we can always plan and see what happens. So I'm going to grab you. I'm going to leave some space for a couple splitters here. Go one there, one there. Because we will use the nitrogen in the future for some stuff. Grab the storage tank here. Let's separate them like this, and we might move this whole production chain over a bit. In fact, that is exactly what we're gonna do. So I want to get everything sort of into this block. Keep this line open. Let's move it over one scooch more, sort of centered in that block, and that's going to be okay. And go in there, you're going to go in there. Now, so if we look here, this is going to need 12 oxygen. This produces 12 oxygen. No, 36 oxygen over that, and you need 18 oxygen for 60. So I think it was double. So one of these can run two steel inputs, if my math at a hand is correct. So I think we'll be okay with doing something like this. I don't know. Do I want to come out of here? Because what I would like... Oh, but there's... That input is right smack dab there. So we'd have to go up 2. If I was on the ground... Well, if I was at a level 1 here... And we just run all the way up here... Can trucks still get to our input? They can. Okay. That is not too shabby. I know I'm going to want these sort of here. So we're going to have to make... Tell you what, let's change this around. We're gonna keep this at level 2. Because the level 1 is going to most likely be our exhaust at some point. I hope. Yeah, we can do that. All right, so that's gonna, I think, work a little bit better for us long term. Okay, so you're gonna go there. You're gonna go into here, and then we need a smokestack for that, and then we're gonna need the water. And I think for water, I might just have it. Guess we can pump it from over here as well. It's kind of an awkward location for it, but we set it right here and say, yeah, give me some water and keep it half full. We could go like this. Yeah, but the only problem is then I don't know where our output's gonna be. We're not gonna be able to have the output there unless we have it, say, right here for steel. And we have this throughway. Yeah, and as you can see, there is a bit of an issue with this area being built on as stuff collapses into the hole that we're digging. So we don't want to build too much within this general area. So I think that, I guess we will do something like this. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and delete this because we've ensured that this is going to work if we ever need to expand our iron smelting here, then we should be okay. But I think we'll be alright with 3 until we have to move up to the plateau to get more iron. You're going to go into there. You are going to swing around to there. And then we need another bit of that. All right, I think that's going to do it. Let's get them. We should have plenty of parts for all of this. Well, I say that. No, everything is 2s and 1 construction parts. So we should be all right. Yeah, I kind of just want to set this up because it's kind of annoying me. Again, if you're not sure, these are for the scraps, but we can't really produce those yet. Well, actually, I take that back. Do we have any sitting in the... No. All right, fair enough. Sometimes you can get scraps with your exploration runs. Speaking of which, let's go to explore again. All right, you're done over here. Tell you what, let's set a dump over here. Now, not a dump, because I want to make sure we have our area for over here for dumping as a priority. But we'll fill that in with dirt when we can. Right, we need to edit the area. And there's some bugginess there. There we go. Blast furnace has no recipe. Okay, off, off. That's all set up. Let's quick deliver this. Get it going. Same with this one. Alright, you're going to do iron scrap first, and then iron ore if need be. Thought we deleted that. Alright, well, there we go. This is going to be on this end. Oh, maybe not. We'll put it on this end, because it's going to hook up with these junctions. Alright, I want this to be lined up. So we're going to go out just a scooch further. And then go in there. And go there. Oh, we've got a battle happening. Should be easy enough to win it. Alright, done. Hey, we've discovered a coal mine. Lovely. All these things we will definitely want to set up sooner rather than later. Alright, let's head over here. So this is done, right? Yeah. It is now producing steel. So this is going to be 4 steel and just... I don't know. We'll do loads of 36 over here. No importing yet. And go from there. And then, yeah, over here we are going to need an outflow for nitrogen. Until such time as we have something to do with it. We will fill up a storage tank. But yeah, we're going to need to keep the nitrogen flowing here. So priority out over there. But otherwise, you can start disposing of the nitrogen. It doesn't cause any pollution, so that is good. So we could set up another one of these. And honestly, because we have this, I feel like maybe we should. How's our resources? Resources are a little, low at this point. What are we doing over here? Are we about ready to set this up? It's getting low, 27%. All right, tell you what. While that is still doing that, let's take care of our farming thing, and let's set up some anaerobic digesters to start converting potatoes into fuel gas and compost. Not going to have enough for a lot of these, and they don't really produce very quickly or a lot, so yeah. But I think it'll be necessary for the future. Which way do I want to go with these? I don't know if I even want this here. I mean, ultimately, it doesn't really matter. We can always move this stuff if need be. But let's do this. I just want to do something like that. Probably. So then we could always take this and go over. It'll be a little cleaner, I think. So you're going to produce fuel gas and compost for us, which is so very nice. So let's get a storage, loose storage. There. And then we'll do... Because if we want to add more to these, we're going to need some space. Because I don't think you're going to let me go through here. Yeah. So let's just bring this back over into this area. And just do something like that. That will let me go under that bridge. And then I will want fluid storage over here. Let's trim this back because I'm going to want this on a 2. All right, so that will work. You are set for out priority going that way. All right, so you will start processing fuel gas. Or not processing it, but processing potatoes and give us a little fuel gas, which we can use to power our gas generators. So that is good to know. I have no thing to mine over here. I guess we could keep plugging away at this stuff over here. I'm going to trim back our trucks. Like I put a bunch over here just because. But this should be getting finished over here. Let's see where we're at. Oh, so close. So close. I don't know if we're actually going to get there today, but we're getting good bits set up. Let's off imports there. No import, no export. Just let this process go as needed. This can be emptied when possible, and this can be emptied when possible. Okay, so now we could throw fuel gas over here. In fact, we could just pipe the fuel gas over here, to be perfectly honest. I'm actually thinking that perhaps that's what we do. The thing is, the light oil is not really filling up too quickly. And we will eventually be able to use the light oil, so I think we could just turn this. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just say, you know what? When possible, fill this with fuel gas. And I'll be happy about that. And then this will just reuse fuel gas. And then we save a little bit on pollution that way. Excellent. So you're going to continue to make that for us. Do I want to boost this? You know what? Let's boost it since we have such a backlog of potatoes. Let's do that. I'm very not too... Well, I guess we could just upgrade that storage. Tell you what, give me some more vegetables. Not that. Yeah, you're almost there, so that's fine. How are you doing over here? This is getting close. So close indeed. So close. Over here, can we boost? Let's boost these again. Start making more construction parts. We got plenty of construction part 1s. That unit storage. Ooh, our power's taking a hit. Why is that? Well, these are running. Where are we on getting the next power upgrade? Over there. Yeah, I mean, we do have the water towers, but they require construction part 3s. So we're going to need to get that up and running before we do, before we're able to do that. But I kind of want to save our stuff for the cargo depot, which apparently we now have the 4 one. So we might as well start with that. Because that's what we're going to want. I think we're just going to do it this way. Unfortunately, I can't swap them around, which really does kind of irk me. All right, we're almost there. So very close. And so late to the game on that, but it is what it is. I don't know. Do we? I don't think we have anything for compost right now. Let's see. Production. Yeah, we don't have fertilizer yet. Hey, there's our wheat farming. Excellent. So now we should have the ability to make bread. Yeah, the mill turns wheat into flour and animal feed, and then we can start making some bread. Lovely. We will be doing that soon, but I think for right now, what I kind of would like is switching these around to start making some wheat. The question is, where is our wheat going to be processed? I guess we could do it over here. We could work on irrigation of these, because we're definitely going to want them irrigated. But our power is kind of hurting. Not going to lie. We are now peaking. Hey, is this done? Oh, please let it be done. Alright, so close. So close. Is that gonna finish it off? No. Almost there. Cargo Depot 2, wheat farming is done. Lovely. Good stuff. Yeah, I think our bakery is gonna be over here. Unless we do it on this end. You don't have anything left to mine. I'm sorry. Let's come up there then. And do the same thing there. Are we done over here yet? So close. Oh, there we go. Finally. All right, now. Where do I want the next dock to be? I kind of would like to get this area started, be filled in, but I think what's more important is getting a second ramp over here, because we currently only have one ramp. And it's very precarious because it's mostly trash. So I wanted to set up a new ramp over here that I sort of canceled once it became clear that we needed to set up that stuff that we were just doing. Let's not. Come on. All right, let's do. This will keep going up. Wait, why? What is happening? Right, let's start over here, because that's kind of what we were originally doing. We're on 6. Okay, I think that's going to work for us. So they can go back to building the ramp over there with our debris. And that's going to be good. So let's get our dock down. Hooray. Now, we're not going to have... We just want to put the regular one down. Now the question is, will we be able to expand this? I think we will. So I think it expands out this way. And not that way. Because I'd rather hold off doing the big one. Because we're not going to really be able to fill that with the first tier of oil rig. So yeah. And I think I'm still okay with where our storage for oil is going to be. But I kind of want to wait until this fully gets set up so that I can be sure. Then over here, can I, well, let's put that and that. And then you're going to get in the way. Yeah, and you're not going to let me put you over here, huh? Alright, well, it looks like we're going to need to go out just another scooch over there. We may need to put in another generator as well. As we're running all at once. I mean, I guess we have the generators over here, so we could turn these on. So let's turn off auto balance for now. Just run at peak efficiency here. That should resolve our power fluctuations because we're not even tapping into this diesel generator. All right, is this thing up? I would like to see my concrete if possible. Oh, wow, we are very short on concrete, actually. Let's boost this. We may have to create a new one of these. That can be upgraded, but either that or maybe we design a new structure here to facilitate multiple items. Because we got plenty in storage here. Yeah, maybe we redesign this. I can do it. I'm wondering if we do it like over in this area here. Kind of eats into our ultimate power, but we could always move it. It's not a huge issue. But that might have to wait for next time. Is there anything we can trade? For concrete, doesn't look like it. Well, there we go. We could trade some wood. Is that something we want to do? Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna prioritize this. Don't worry so much about emptying out that concrete. As long as this is... Wow, that is... Yeah, concrete is really bad right now. I was not aware that it was so bad. Alright, well, we don't need these boosted. And yeah, we're going to need to do this. But that, I think, is going to have to wait for next time. So unfortunately, another episode gone, and now we still don't have our dog. Oh, so very sad. And it's going to take forever for this to get to build. So what I think I'm going to do is let the game go and hopefully get our dock built. in between episodes, and then we'll set up our production over here, and we will move. We may start next time by setting up a new format for our concrete production, because I think we could do a little bit better than this design for long term. Because you're producing 48, you're consuming 18. So this could produce a lot more. You're using 3, you're producing 6. So yeah, we could do a lot better production-wise and efficiency-wise if we expanded that. So we may have to do that. And I might just keep it over here, since this is sort of where our production is for water and whatnot, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what we can think up next time. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series. If you are, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more content, as always, I strongly encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, we'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.